Well, anyway. Go back into the thing. But if you can hear any noises in the background, sorry. My mom is just baking. But yeah, hopefully we can get the end of Q1 at least to catch up. Well, end of Q1. Leclerc goes P1, 116.4. Harry goes P3, 117.2. But most of the drivers have retired already. Um, in the pit boxes and whatever places. Um, but yeah, luckily we at least got the end of it. So, oh, Hack was spot. No, 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 nah, nah, no. Hacks, but no. I can't believe it. I can't believe this. I I don't know how hacks, but he could have just went in 8th gear like every single corner and everything. But I guess that's end of Q1. Leclerc P1, Gobsman P2, Basel P3, Splendid P4, Secret P5, Joshner P6, Shade P7, Monkey P8 in his debut. Uh, Unmasked Matt 9th, Ifni 10th, and David Scream 11th. I feel like there's one more driver that is in their debut, but I just yeah, Channel as well is in his debut, but that's not very good debut when you're retiring like in your outlap in the first corner. But that's only 11 drivers in Q2. That's interesting. A bit different. A bit different than the normal thing. But we move on. 11 drivers in Q2. Mm, it's still raining in the in the second round of qualifying. A Aston Martin already going out. That's what? Why is the game silent? Okay, now it's back. So Splandy already the first rider out on track. Then behind him there is Monkey. Uh, then I think there's a Red Bull Leclerc. Then behind him there is a pair of Alpines. And I think most of the all drivers are on wets. And behind the Alpines and on my smart is letting Dave Extreme through, probably knowing that Dave Extreme is faster, I guess. I'm guessing, but Secrets as well out on track. So that leaves Shade, Josh Nader, Ifni, Cubsfan, and Bazal in their pit boxes. Um, but oh, that's planned out in the same place as Hack. That's the same. That, that that's that. that I don't know what to say anymore. I just want to laugh, but as a commentator, it will be disrespectful. But I can't help myself. I don't know what to do, man. Just checking if how many. Just checking one thing, but it's like only 10 drivers in Q2, so basically just like Cops fan or everyone could just go on slicks. So time lap of 5 minute 35.567, and they would be easily through. They'll be even slower than. Okay, okay, no, I'm not gonna say that. No, no, secret as well. No, secret as well. Out of turn one. How many more drivers are they gonna retire? Monkey, please do a lap. Please do a lap. If and Leclerc has spun. No. 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 Okay, Monkey set a time of 1:16.279, but that's beside the point. That in 4 minutes, not even 4 minutes, three different drivers have already retired. What the what? I can't help myself but just wonder what, how, what, like, huh? No, 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 no. Ah, you gave me a heart attack on Masamad. I thought that there's gonna be fourth driver as well out. Well, that's on Masamad's time of 1:25.2, and Leclerc has set a time of 1:36.4. Please, drivers, Monkey, Dave, or Masamad, Leclerc, just go into the pits and retire there. And as well, when Shade, Josh, and Copspan, and as well Bazal will end their times, just go into the pits. Monkey improved his time, but Bazal goes P1 for hundreds ahead of his teammate. So that's very good. That's brilliant for McLaren for now. But we know that well, Leclerc spun on his time lap. There is no Jamie in Q3 or even in Q2. Secret as well retired. That's Josh going slowly, thank God. And as well, there are no Mercedes drivers, so that basically leaves right now the midfield cars, as Leclerc goes slowly going into turn 9. On Matt improves his time to 1:17.586. And Bazal missed the. No, no, he's stuck. Bazal is stuck, and he's gonna be disqualified if he doesn't reset the track. And I think reset the track is illegal, but he's stuck. Okay, he reset the track. I don't know if that's illegal, but no. I'm sorry that I'm laughing, but I can't but I can't just help myself but just laugh. Like almost 4 drivers were already DNF/DSQ'd from the Q2, so that would mean only 7 drivers would be in Q3. Bazal retires in pits. he probably knows the risk now. But he nearly hit the wall, and he basically was beached in grass. Although he resetted to track, I don't know if that's legal. Leclerc goes P2 with 1:16.006. That's 4 thousandths behind Bazal, as Leclerc spins out of turn 1. By the way, somehow Bazal gained 1,000 by retiring in the pits. but as well, there's very close. Top 3 are only wait. Oh my god. Uh, well, between them there is only 400, um, and Baz and between Basel and Leclerc there's only 4,000. Between Leclerc and Monkey there is 40. No, that's 38. Can't do math right now on Sunday uh, afternoon. I'm sorry, but um, and I think Copsfan as well went P4 a few minutes ago, 116.587, 5 tenths behind Monkey. Shade is the only driver to do a lap. He didn't even go out on track. But this has been very interesting quali. 4 drivers retired in Q1 and 3 more drivers retired in Q2. So that's right now only 8 drivers gonna be going into Q3. As Leclerc and Monkey they go into the pits, as was Cops fan. Yep, there is 4, and there goes Josh. That's 4th driver to get. That's again a driver out, retired. That's 8 drivers have crashed out in whole qualifying. this 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 reminds me of Azerbaijan, but this way I can just laugh. This is not a race where everything matters in qualifying. Like if you retire in qualifying, you still have the race where you can gain time, where you can make up positions. But if you retire in the race, that's game over. Depends if there's a restart somehow. Who knows? And even if you're allowed to race, even though you have probably crashed out earlier than the incident was caused for the red flag. But yeah. Well, right now there are no drivers out on track. 5 minutes. Probably in those 5 minutes my game will again crash. Hopefully not, but it probably will. The only time that it didn't crash was in Azerbaijan. Somehow it didn't crash. The hell are the guns? But yeah, 8 drivers have retired in the whole qualifying, which is great. It's like Liam is driving with his spins. I don't know. Will. I don't know. And I don't care. But like, Cops fan has to retire in the pits, and then Shay just just doesn't want to. He has not been even out. Well, at this point, drivers can just like hack will go take a shower, make some quick food, have a drink. Well, maybe not alcoholic drink, but will probably like someone will take, and then he's gonna drive drunk, which is not ideal. But I mean, I don't have anyone to. I don't know what to talk about with these 3 minutes. Like I could just talk about in real life how FIA are just a bit weird. But I'm not gonna talk about that because I don't have any valid reasons or anything. Well, the race is gonna be sunny though, so hopefully there aren't gonna be that many incidents. Cubs fan retires in the pit, so that's only Reeves. Shade in Q or in qualifying. Um, I don't. I seriously don't know what to talk about. I seriously don't know what to talk about. I genuinely don't know what to talk about. Well, well, Q2, just a quick rundown. Basel P1, just 3 thousandths ahead of Leclerc. Then right behind them there is Monkey with only 38,000 deficit to Leclerc. Then 5 cents behind them is Copsfan. Then well, almost exactly 1 second behind Copsfan is On Samad, and behind him there is his own teammate Dave. Then there's Shade, who still has not come out of the pit lane in this qualifying in Q2. Um, Channel again joined back, um, and 4 different drivers have retired. Josh, Secret, Splandy, and Ifni. Two money cars, so Liam is not gonna be very happy about that. Uh, Secret has retired, and Josh, so the TP of Haas, and I don't think there's actually TP for Red Bull right now, since Monkey has retired as from the TP role. So yeah. So honestly, no one is mad about. only Secret can be mad about himself. Um, but yeah, there can be that there's gonna be only 6 drivers in Q3. Um, but I I don't know. I don't know. I have not. I don't have. I don't think I have experience with like a driver did not set a time in Q, like in any sort of qualifying, and he made it through. I don't know, but we will see in a few seconds. Well, now he retired, but well, he will go through. Shade will go through. So there's gonna be only 7 drivers in Q3. I already did the rundown, but 2 McLaren drivers, 2 Alpine drivers, 1 Red Bull, 1 Ferrari, and 1 Alfa Romeo are gonna be in Q3. And Haas, 1 Red Bull, and both Aston Martins out of Q2. Secret, Splandy, and Ifni didn't even set a time. Josh retired, crashed out later when he did a time. So Josh will start P8, Secret will start P9, Splandy and Ifni will start 10th and 11th. Well, obviously it depends if someone will get a grid penalty. Obviously everyone doesn't. Obviously no one wants a grid penalty, but Q3 will as well be wet. But like I said, there's gonna be only 7 drivers. 12 minutes of Q3. Now this is the fight for pole position. Can Leclerc snatch the pole position, which look like it's gonna be like a for McLaren, or is it gonna be for the McLaren, for either McLaren drivers? Because Basil and Monkey did look strong in Q2, and as well I think in Q1 they looked quite kind of strong. But Leclerc had the P1 in Q1. But the first rider to go out on track is Dave. Then behind him there is Monkey. Behind him there is his own teammate, or Dave's teammate, or Mastermad. Then behind him is Copsfan. Then it's Leclerc. And then there is, I think, Shade. Yeah, then there's Shade, and the last driver now out of his pit box is Basal. So everyone are out on track. No one is in the pit lane, so we will see everyone's times. who will invalidate who doesn't, who makes a mistake, who doesn't, who crashes out, who doesn't. Uh, hopefully he, hopefully no one um, will crash out. But I forgot about talking about that here in Austria, with the if, if you're driving with no traction, there are many places where there is very difficult with traction, as Dave spins out of turn 9. Luckily, I don't see any wing damage. I don't. No, there's no wing damage, so he's all fine. But oh, there's one. The Cops van has spun out out of turn 9, and luckily his car he didn't lose a wheel, but that's him now going into the pit lane. Luckily he spun like in the where the pit lane is going, but Monkey is the first driver to start his own lap. First sector was 18.167. Second sector we will see in a few moments, as well as Dave is going to be right behind him. Dave is just a tiny bit up, but Monkey is going to set to 52.120. Dave's second is going to be 52.582. I think that was a bit slower in the second sector, but Monkey will be on provisional pole position at least for a few moments. Monkey is gonna go P1, 115.816. Dave, next to cross the line, his time is gonna be 116.7. That's very disappointing from him, as Leclerc spins in out of turn 8. On Mastermat is gonna be the next driver, and he goes 117.588. As next driver is gonna be Shade. He's gonna finish his time, but as well behind him there's Bazal. Both of the times doesn't look great. 118.3 for Shade, and Bazal 17.363. As Leclerc as well. Oh, wait, did I see broken front wing from someone? I think I saw broken front wing for someone, but I may have imagined something. But Leclerc abandoned his time, so he did not set a time. So top two teams, the drivers from top two teams did not set a time, as there is a Dave. No, that's on Master Mad who went slow, or something happened to him in turns 5 and 6. I don't think he has any damage, or at least we don't see any. But no, he doesn't. So maybe just a quick spin, I think, for him. As Dave, I think he improved his time 2/10 up, so he's doing like long runs. Well, now he's down on his time by 5/10. I think he's now recharging the battery. The battery doesn't seem to be going down, so he's recharging it. Basal goes P2, so that's for McLaren provisional 1-2 in this qualifying. Basal with 116.328, 2/10 faster than Dave. As well, Cops fan has come out of the pit lane, as well as Leclerc comes out. Monkey doesn't seem to be going into the pit lane. No, he doesn't. I think he may have invalidated both this lap and next lap. Yup, that's what happened. As Basal going a bit off track, I think he lost the rear end a bit. Both Alpines are in, or are in the pit lane. Shade, after his time, did not come out. Cops fan is gonna start his own time lap, the first one, as an Alpine of On Master Mat comes out of the pit lane. But Copsman starts his own time lap. Hopefully he will complete it. Monkey, well, he was improving in first sector. Second sector, it doesn't actually look like it. He has more pace, 2.5 tenths, so he can still find more pace in that McLaren. But the main issue is that the lap is invalidated. So yeah, Cops fan 18.055. I think that was faster than Monkeys. First sector. Leclerc as well started his own time lap. Cops fan 52.44. Leclerc's first sector 18.027. That's fastest first sector there. As Ormaster Mad going off track, some bit of problems for him as he spins. He doesn't get stuck. As Leclerc spins, or half spun at least, from his time, Copspan comes to the line with 116.406. That's not ideal. P3, just 800ths behind Basel. But Leclerc needs to make a lap, make really good one. He had the fastest first sector, but then the exit of turn 3 did not go on his way, and now he has to do a second lap on these wets as he starts his time lap now. Seems like it. Yep, he's doing his time, and the battery is draining, so he's doing it. A bit of lag, I think it was. Maybe just me. But let's see what Leclerc's first sector is. It's gonna be 17.995. That's 300ths up on his time. Now he did not spin out of turn 3. Meanwhile, on Maspad is improving on his time. Let's see about him, what his time is gonna be. Final corner and the exit of it, he invalidated it just about. He was gonna improve by 1.5 tenths. It wouldn't have improved by position-wise, but that's disappointing for him. Leclerc 51.999, the second sector. Yellow flags in turn 1. But Leclerc just needs to finish this lap. Last corner, he doesn't want to do as on Mad now. To the line, and that is provisional pole position 115.551. And that is provisional pole, like I said, for Leclerc. I think like 2.5 tenths. Yeah, 2.5 tenths out of Monkey. But Monkey, on his on his time previously, he had pace. As Dave Extreme retires, let's look at his own teammates. Yeah, I think he crashed out. Let's just go a bit faster. Yeah, there it is on the right hand side. Lost the rear and hit the wall on the right, as Leclerc I think spun as well, but he spun to the left to go off-road. Out of Monkey there is Copsfan, who is on his time, and only 7 thousandths down on his time. Monkey, who is, well, we didn't see on the first sector the delta. Basel 2 tenths up, but that's 18.286 the first sector. Copsfan is gonna be next to cross the second sector or finish the second sector. Is it gonna be improvement by 1/10? Monkey is improving 3.5 tenths. That can be provisional pole position for Monkey, as Copsfan is going a bit slow. he doesn't have fuel. Monkey, who can be on the provisional pole position here, can he make it? He doesn't make a mistake in the final corner, and it does look like it. 115.396. That was more than 4 cents improvement, and he goes 1.5 cents ahead of Leclerc, and that is the provisional pole position for the McLaren driver. Leclerc has finished. He can't set a time, so that's Monkey probably on the pole position if Basel doesn't make a miracle. But from the first sector it doesn't look like it. But I guess his first sectors weren't the best, as he had set a time of 1:15.598, as Kapsman as well set a time of 1:15.994. Basel maybe can improve on his time, but yeah, only Basel can be the danger for Monkey. But yeah, but he doesn't improve. He wasn't improving anyway, I don't think. But now he hasn't, and that means Monkey even improved on his time, just to make it even better. 1:15.237. That's 2 cents, 3 cents actually ahead of Leclerc. Monkey in the McLaren pole position, and his own teammate in P3. That's the McLaren team boss can be very happy with that. A McLaren pole position and P3, and in 3 cents out of the Red Bull. That's probably even sweet. That's even better. The pole position is even sweeter. Just to check if the stream is on, but it is, and that is Monkey who will start P1, Leclerc who will start P2, Basel P3, Copswan P4, Dave P5, Almost Matt 6th, and Shade 7th, and Almost Almost Matt Monkey on his debut. What a way to make the impression on the first qualifying. Yeah, Dave had the terminal damage. But that's the end of qualifying. Now we go into the race. Dry race. Hopefully it won't be that many crashes in the race. There was like 4 in Q1, 4 in Q2, and 1 in Q3, so that's 9, and 15 drivers only, so that means, yeah, 6 drivers. But it is dry. It isn't sunny though. It is cloudy, but on the weather forecast that we got, it seems like it's gonna get sunny by the end of the sun is gonna shine through the clouds. So the sun will get its time as well on the race on the racing, to watch the probably a bit of a weird race. But as the formation lap will start in a few moments, in a few seconds, it starts now. So let's look at what tires did the drivers go with. Most of them with mediums. Shade is the only one to go on softs. Splandy, Axel, and Channel went for the hards, so they're opting for the to invert the strategy. As we see, pit stops, mediums to hards, and 2 stop soft, medium, hard. As Hack and Axel get disqualified from the formation lap. Shade may be doing that strategy that was predicted, but maybe as well we're going soft, medium, soft. But I guess Blandy, Axel and Channel will do the inverted, which means hards to mediums. Maybe as well try to do a hope that there's gonna be safety car when they are still on hards, but the medium runners have went to go to the hards. But who knows? As the drivers, actually, Monkey is gonna be is long way ahead. Leclerc is slowing down a bit. It is, but Monkey is going into a grid slot in few seconds. Leclerc following him by. There we see an Alfa Romeo and an AlphaTauri staying in there because they collided. But Monkey went over the grid slot. What is it? Okay, nothing. Dave as well went over. The last driver from Aston Martin is setting to the grid slots. So we got the green flag, and 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and lights out, and away we go. Monkey got a good start as well at the back, and Alfa Romeo got a horrible start, as well as the Alpine got a very good start as well. McLaren 1-2 at the moment. Leclerc dropped down to 3rd. Alpine's 4th and 5th. Cosman 6th. Secret up to P8, but battling with Ifni. Aston Martin as well went really well on the start, as well as Jamie, who is now 9th. Josh, who I think he dropped down to 11th, I think. Or not, I think. Hack P12. Alfa Romeo drivers do not look the best right now, as I think Axel has actually damage to his front wing, as Shade on those softs. He was supposed to have a rapid start, but he actually fell down the pack, as Almost Matt and Secret are fighting it out. Secret trying to go around the outside of turn 7, and he completes the overtake. What an overtake from Secret. Ifni up to P6 as well. So Almost Matt, I think, did a mistake into some corner. Jamie now overtaking Almost Mad, as Secret as well trying to overtake Ifni into turn 1. He doesn't complete it. Ifni still ahead of Secret. Jamie looking at those two drivers ahead fighting. Maybe he can switch back them, but it doesn't look like it, as he actually gets the run on Secret, and we get a horrible camera, but Secret is ahead of Jamie with that Red Bull power, maybe as well using a bit of ERS. But Cops fan is now up to P4. McLaren, as there's Basil spinning out of turn 6. Luckily he did a quick 360, so he doesn't lose that much time, but he drops down to P5. Now a Secret can get a run on Ifni, but Ifni is trying to overtake Basil, but he couldn't do it. As well as the back, Jamie and Almost Mad was a bit side by side, but now Dave is trying to overtake Cops fan into turn 1. He can't. Here is open, so this means that Dave can overtake him into turn 3, as well as at the back. If Ifni is getting almost overtaken by Secret, and Ifni hits Cops fan, that pushes off Cops fan out of track, as well as Basil had to go out track, as they're going 3 wides into turn 3, and there is, I think, no contact luckily, but Cops fan keeps his P4 Ifni up to P5 a bit controversially, and he does have front wing damage. As Basil overtakes Ifni, and Ormasmat had been spun out of turn 6. Splendid fighting out with Hack as well, going into turn 9, as Ifni went a bit wide, as well as Leclerc went a bit wide, as he now does a bit of weird line. But Shade as well dropping back a bit, I think a spin. Ifni going into the pits, replacing the front wing. What a crazy 4 laps right now. Basil gets the run on a Cubs fan. Cubs fan did a mistake into turn 1. Basil tries to go around the outside of him. Cubs fan tried to dive on him, but he outbraked himself. And now Secret, well, he doesn't have a DRS, but Cubs fan does. Channel actually is P15 still. Something happened to him in the start, I think. But Josh almost getting overtaken by Jamie, as Jamie tries to go on the inside of turn 7. He didn't risk it there, but he is very close. He may try to overtake him into turn 9, which he doesn't hear, but he's really close to him. Maybe he can get him into turn 1. Both of them have Ferrari engines, but he pulls out to the right, but he doesn't get him. Now Basil can overtake Dave into turn 3. He doesn't actually try to dive on here, as at the background Jamie overtook Josh going before turn 2 even. Dave and Basil side by side going into turn 4, as there is as well Cubs fan looking, but he doesn't go for it, as Basil overtakes Dave on the inside, as Cubs fan tries to overtake him as well on the outside, but he doesn't manage to. So Dave down to P4. Cubs fan still really close to him. My voice is going a bit down. Jamie really close to Secret as well. Really crazy race as of right now, but luckily not really major incidents other than Ifni hitting Cubs fan, but luckily there was no spin, only Ifni damaging his front wing. But now Secret could get the run on Cubs fan, as on the lead we focus too much at the back. Leclerc tried to overtake Monkey, and he failed to do so. As Secret, and what's happened here? I think Secret outbraked himself and went into the back of Dave. But now Cubs fan overtook. No, he defended from Secret, and now he almost tried to overtake Dave, but he didn't manage to. Too many places to watch, as in the lead Leclerc and Monkey are fighting out for the P1, as well Dave, Cubs fan, Secret, and Jamie. Well, you can as well include Josh and Hack and Splandy as well a bit, but the Leclerc getting really close to Monkey. Now he can, DRS open, and he can get him on turn 2 and 3. Leclerc doesn't have much ERS though, so he will have to rely on the straight line speed and the slipstream, as he outbrakes himself heavily. He locks up and he loses his whole gap to Monkey. Now it's above 2 seconds almost, as there's more even drama at the back. Cubs fan overtook Dave, but there's more contacts. Again, nothing really major, I don't think. But that's Cubs fan up to P4, Dave down to P5, Secret still P6, Jamie still P7, and Josh still P8. Hack and Splandy as well, really close to each other. This is great racing. This is great racing, I must say. Hard, but still fair.